Kadena. So Kadena is quite an interesting project. It's based around utilizing proof of work with a DAG network, where they can scale multiple blockchains. And the more that happens, obviously, the more transactions that get through. This is one that there's elements that I think there's reasons I think this could do well. However, I'm quite bearish on one particular area of Kadena, which is very important in terms of their net growth. I'll talk about that in this vid. Before I get into it though, guys, if you're new here and you don't know what the spreadsheet is, these are the first 26 coins that I did videos about on the channel. In the videos, I showed myself buying up all of these coins. I expected they were going to make me really good cash. You can see what the prices of these coins were when I recorded my videos, as well as the highs that all these coins hit in under a year and a half. So if you had put $100 into them when I released the vids, and then you sold them, like I say, 16, 17 months on, these is what your profit would have been. And if you'd done it for all of them, your total profit from 26 coins would have been over 123 grand, which is not too bad. I sold all of these. I've been buying up new cryptos that I share on my website, copymycrypto.com. So anytime I find a coin that I think is going to make good money, I jump onto my site, tell my members about the coin, the profits it can have, and the percentage of my cash I'm going to put in, and they can copy along exactly. What this means is they make the exact same profit as me. The nice added bonus there as well is they don't have to do any work. The reason we have thousands of members on the site is because they're making profits in crypto, but they're not having to spend thousands of hours researching or learning brand new information. And if you want to see more about what they've made, go onto the website, you'll see what they've made, you'll see what I've said in the past. Back in 2020, I did a course about Phantom and why Phantom would make stupid money, why it would 100x or more. Ended up doing nearly 700x. So the people that took the course became millionaires. Now when I find a coin like Phantom, I just do what I always do, which is jump onto my site and tell the members about it. So if you want to find the next big crypto as well, copymycrypto.com is where you can go. Now, Kadena. So, as I said, they're a proof of work combining with a DAG principles to offer a scalable version of Bitcoin effectively. So it's got that strong security of Bitcoin while giving really strong throughput. They've already scaled their network from 10 to 20 blockchains and can do so again in the future. They also added Kuro, which is a layer 2 blockchain to support Kadena, which is now able to do about 8,000 transactions per second across 500 nodes. The founders of Kadena are Stuart Popejoy and Will Martino, both with really strong resumes. Like Stuart Popejoy led JP Morgan's emerging blockchain group, and Martino is the lead engineer for JP Morgan's blockchain prototype Juno, and led the SEC's cryptocurrency steering committee and qualitative analysis unit. Another key person in founding Kadena was Stuart Haber, who is the co-inventor of blockchain tech and the most cited author in the Bitcoin white paper. So across them, really strong resumes. They also have that, because they've been working at JP Morgan, because they've been leading committees within the SEC, they've got the necessary ties with influential people to potentially leverage that and be rather successful. Now, you'll notice this has not been identified in any way, shape or form as a security. I find that quite interesting that almost every crypto project under the sun has been labeled a security, and one of the ones that hasn't is one of the ones that also has a guy that was part of the SEC. Is it coincidence, or is it just, friends scratching each other's back? Always an important question to ask. Now, they're backed by big names for obvious reasons. They've got that. Their resumes mean that they're going to get backed. Multicoin Capital, Coin Fund, Amino Capital, just some of the people. It launched in 2020, and it hit pretty nice high. It hit $28 in the 2021 cycle. Has since dropped quite dramatically. One thing they did do, which was good, is they sorted out the tokenomics, because initially the plan was for basically releases to really begin 5 years in. They've actually spread that out and extended by another 10 years. So actually, when we have a look at the emission schedule now, because this was the old one, the new emission schedule is more like this. So you know, it's going to take till 2029 for 500 million tokens or so. So by the end of this year, let's say, you're going to be at around about 300 million tokens. So we're not actually shooting up dramatically. You know, that's another 40 million tokens. So we're not going to see a huge dump in terms of the supply. Also, what's worthy of note, look, I like that they've highlighted other. Now, platform, so investors got 6% of the overall supply. So they actually have access to that already, it seems. So they will be able to sell at any point, right? They can, in theory, dump. But 6% is what of that? 12 million tokens? 13 million tokens. So it's not... I mean, in theory, it could dump it a little bit, but it wouldn't be huge, you know? Now, what I'm not a fan of, and it's something that this person's actually said in the comments. So unfortunately, KDA team think about their pocket, so not caring about finding whale improving projects. Now, I will point out, I actually think there's some real accuracy to that statement. The projects that I've seen develop on Kadena have been pretty crap. I mean, one example, and I've noticed they've removed this now, but they had a DEX project called KDA that ended up being a complete crap. And to be honest, it appears that they offered a grant for us, basically what was a scam project where they just disappeared on everyone. In terms of what they've got up and running right now, I mean, most of their ecosystem is to do with wallets or to do with where you can buy it. Gaming is dead. DeFi wise, you know, it's okay. You've got KD Launch, KD Swap, but okay is about the most I would say about this. NFT, you know, they've got a few: Immutable Record, Kadena Mining Club, CAD Cars NFT, Hypercent, DNA. It's fine. It's not amazing. Infrastructure wise, yeah, infrastructure's all right, but I've actually not seen. I don't feel like the growth is here. The grants that they've given out have not been for projects that have changed much or improved much across the board. And I do think that Kadena is sort of really lacking in terms of overall development. With their sort of network ties, I would have expected that they could, in theory, bring in a lot of significant developers and a lot of significant a lot more significant investors along the way, which they may well do. I would not be shocked if they have another investing round to get more money in. But right now, I do think that they are just a bit stagnant. Now, don't get me wrong, this will probably have some form of gains. You know, a bull cycle tends to bring everything up, even if it's complete crap. I'm not saying this is complete crap. The technology is good there. Combine that with the fact that they've got guys that can potentially solidify strong partnerships or strong... they've got influential guys that have good connections. It could do well. However, the development, the ecosystem, I think is piss poor. I think the money is not going in any sensible areas right now. So while I do think this will probably run up, I'd only be looking at about $10. I don't think we're going to see this smashing to new all-time highs because they've not done enough to be worthy of it. Unless they just start an incredibly significant marketing campaign that gets people involved, I just don't see why many people would buy this right now. I don't see any level of excitement. I don't see any level of like interest in general. So yeah, I'm hesitant to say this does anything more than $10 because fundamentally the development is just not there. The ecosystem is dead. And like I said, you know, you've seen a few projects that have launched that then disappeared from Kadena. And it's where's the due diligence in terms of the money that's gone into them? So maybe $10, but that's about the max, I think. If you're a Kadena user, tell me honestly, are there any projects on there that you go, this is exciting? Because across crypto, there are a lot of different crypto or blockchain projects that have exciting elements to this. I can't see one in Kadena right now. So maybe I'm missing something. If I am, let me know in the comments down below, guys. And if you want to make the same profits as me in the next bull cycle, you can do. Just head over to copymycrypto.com. That is the site I run where I share with all my members every single coin I own. Anytime I find a crypto that I think is going to go up 40, 50, even 100 times, I jump onto my site and I talk to my members about the coin, the profits it can have, and the percentage of my cash I'm going to put in. This means the members can copy along exactly. So it means they will make the exact same profit as me. Nice added bonus is obviously they don't have to do any work at all. This is why we have thousands of members on the site, because they are making profits in crypto without having to do any work or learn anything new. We are less than 18 months away from a bull cycle. We're less than a year away at this point. If you haven't got your crypto position sorted, if you haven't got your cryptos bought and picked, then go to copymycrypto.com, see what the members have made, because you can copy along, get your positions all sorted with no work, and make the same money as me. And like I said, everything on the site is all on the history of this channel. So you can verify it all, whether it's what I said about Phantom, a terrible DeFi coin that every YouTuber on the planet was recommending, or whether you just want to see what the members have made. And if at the end of it, you like the sound of it, then join me there, guys. And that's it from me. Have a good day.